Welcome to Geeks Corner. I'm Mr. DAPS.
I'm Katie.
And Merry Christmas. It is our Christmas episode, and it looks a little bit different this year.
A little bit, one may say.
Yes, you don't want to move that too much.
Sorry.
Thank you all for joining us for this virtual Christmas party. Normally for the Christmas party or the Christmas episode, it is a Christmas party that just happens to have a show in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And so normally there'd be like 1 million people over here, and then there'd be even more people out there watching, but it's just us.
Yeah, when you put it that way.
I mean, it's not bad. It's just very different. So
no, it's different for sure. But I can guarantee you there's going to be a Christmas episode unlike anything you've ever seen before.
This is going to be the Christmas episode that you may not ever forget.
Oh, you won't.
And this isn't just because we have a melodica and a harmonica. We do have a harmonica over there somewhere because it's going to appear tonight. An accordion and jingle bells and fruitcake. We have fruitcake right here. And we have presents, and we have a very nice card from Angela. Thank you, Angela. And what else do we have?
Stockings.
Stockings. We have presents.
A mask.
We have Christmas lights. We have a mask from Clocky. Thank you, Clocky. And
a ceiling.
Yes, now we're just getting ridiculous already. But it's going to be a fun night where we cover lots of different facets of Christmas.
Yeah.
So we're going to hit Christmas foods. Very important.
Very important.
We're going to hit Christmas traditions.
Traditions, very important.
Yes. We're also going to hit Christmas music.
Music, very important.
And then we'll probably talk about our favorite Christmas movie or something.
Yeah, movies are they're okay.
You know, Christmas movies are also in Christmas gifts.
Christmas gifts, very important.
All of that fun stuff. So we are going to get right into this, and we are going to start things off with either the best or the worst, depending on how you look at this. No sound those sleigh bells as much as possible. I'm assuming that means hide them. I'll
do it.
So anyway, we are going to start things off with a challenge that we did. My brother Merlin and I traditionally will play duets during the holiday season on the piano.
And it's a very magical experience to hear them.
But usually you're sitting next to each other, which makes life a little easier.
Again, also usually surrounded by a lot of people.
Yes, and lots of mayhem and noise and craziness going on. And sometimes Jenny hops in, and it's not something that's musically the most magical in the world. And since this year is 2020, we are going to celebrate the merry virtually, which means that we did a duet. And I will flat out tell you, I didn't know we were for sure doing this duet until I got a text message at like 11:30 last night. And so I got the text message at 11:30 last night, and then I decided, you know what, I should probably try the said duet at about 3 o'clock this afternoon. So I tried it a couple times and was like, okay, well, that's not going to work. And so
wouldn't be Geeks Corner if
it wouldn't be Geek Corner if it worked right away the first time. So what I did is I played the rule of 3. I gave myself 3 shots.
Of course you did.
Yes. And this was the third one. The whole goal was you do it 3 times, and whatever you get on the third is what we get, because that's what would happen if we were live. So we are going to start things off with Jingle Bells, actually, Mike. And so we are going to start things off with Sleigh Ride.
Sleigh Ride.
Enjoy. And there was the first, either best or worst, we don't know, musical number of the night.
You know what my favorite part was?
What's your favorite part?
When your brother waves.
That's a good part.
Favorite part.
That's a very good part.
Oh.
So as we mentioned last week, for anybody who was watching last week, we did a game.
We did a game.
And we liked the game so much that we thought we'd do the game again.
So nice. We did it twice.
That's exactly right. And I really should have. Oh, well. I have the prize sitting like right over there. But anyway, what we're going to do tonight, because Christmas is all about the Christmas story. And yes, I'm dressed completely in peanuts, but we're not going to have Linus tell the Christmas story.
For shame.
While we have our show tonight, Dick Van Dyke will be sharing the Christmas story. You won't hear him. He'll be in the background. You can watch that video later. But he will be sharing the Christmas story as heard in 2012, I believe, Candlelight. And this is where the game part comes in. How do they play the game, Katie?
So you're going to play the game by, we will tell you when we press play. Also, don't cheat, because if you cheat, that will make us all sad. Yeah. So we are going to tell you when we press play on the video.
Yes.
We are going to say stop at some point in the show.
Yes.
Maybe towards the end. Who knows? You don't know when we're going to say stop. You have to guess what is going to be in front of the camera at that time. Will it be Dick Van Dyke? Will it be the Christmas Tree Choir? Will it be the orchestra? Who knows?
Be as specific as possible, because whoever picks the closest to the right thing will win a prize. And
you have to say in what song. You can't just say Dick Van Dyke.
Oh, yeah. You have to say where it's at in the show.
Where it's at in the show.
So there is a foregone conclusion that you know Candlelight a little bit.
Yes.
And if you don't, just make it up.
Just make it up.
It'll be funny for the comments. It'll be good.
Just say when they do Jingle Bells.
So I will add one more thing, just for those of you who do know Candlelight fairly well. Mm-hmm. There's a little added wrinkle in this year's Candlelight, and this is the year that it rained, mm-hmm. and Dick Van Dyke did a little dance number with a umbrella up on the stage, which was absolutely magical. So I am going to start this right now on the iPad. Mm-hmm. Leaving the music on for a moment so that you can see that it's working. There it is.
It's working.
So it's working. There it is. Okay. They're about to start. So I'm gonna mute it.
Okay.
And we'll check in, see how the show's going throughout the night as we do a show within a show, which is kind of crazy.
So put in your guesses.
So put in your guesses now. You have through the next, let's say the next video.
Okay.
They can put in their guesses.
Okay.
Does that sound fair?
Sure.
Okay. So I always get hungry at Christmas.
Okay.
Do you get hungry at Christmas?
I do get hungry at Christmas. Are we skipping
the
photos?
Oh yeah, we are skipping the photos.
Okay.
I was supposed to do something else. So we're going to show you this too. Before we get to the food part.
It's okay. I also get hungry when I think about Christmas. And you know what else happens at Christmas?
What?
Stars.
Stars.
Yeah.
Especially every 800 years.
Once every 800 years.
So last night I went out in my front yard and took some pictures of the Christmas star, which we thought we would show you. And there's one through a tree, which I thought was cool. And then the other one I like much better because it's Christmassy.
So pretty.
And it's up there in the top left quadrant. I don't know.
I love it.
Yeah. But I was like, how cool is this? Is like there's so many different types of Christmas happening right here because you got Christmas lights, you've got an ornament, you got other people's Christmas lights.
I was gonna say
you've got the Christmas star, and you've also got palm trees and a sunset.
I love the framing of your Christmas lights and then your neighbor's Christmas lights. I think that's just very fun. But yes, palm trees and a sunset. How much more California Christmas can you get?
It's true.
So I think those are lovely photos, and I wanted to make sure that everyone saw them tonight. So very well done, Mr. DAPS. I think that you take good pictures.
I had fun with them. It only took me an hour. As we move on, make sure to make those guesses into the comments so you potentially could win. But Christmas foods.
Yeah.
Katie, what is your favorite Disney holiday food? Because we're Disney centric. We know this.
We are Disney centric.
And let us know in the comments what your favorite Disney holiday food is as well.
I really love the Crispies. I love the decorated Crispies. I know that they don't change the flavors really of a Crispy because it's a Crispy. But I love how they're decorated, and I love the gingerbread, and I love I think that they really actually stepped up their game of Crispies in the last couple of years.
They really have. They've become almost, they're not a souvenir, but they're almost like a souvenir. Like they've gotten so fancy.
The fact that they end up like releasing different ones throughout the season, and we're gonna release this one halfway through, and I really love them. I also I have very fond memories of sharing holiday Crispies with Jenny while we watch holiday fireworks. So maybe there's just like that special magic. But yeah, I really love holiday Crispies.
I'm sure everybody can guess what my favorite is.
And eggnog latte.
Well, no, that goes with it very nicely. No, gingerbread man.
Yes.
Obviously.
Well, obviously, put them at the end of Haunted Mansion, you cowards.
And then I would be really happy. Maybe that's what they've been doing with the Haunted Mansion all this time. It's been behind a scrim. Is they're making a real gingerbread location. Yeah,
maybe they're putting a permanent gingerbread house that only makes sense 4 months out of the year.
Yeah, be fine. Yeah.
I think that'd be nice.
I think that's a great idea. So yeah, gingerbread with a good cup of coffee, Americano, eggnog latte, you name it. It's all good.
Yeah.
Even just coffee. That would be great too.
Just coffee works.
Do you have a favorite Christmas food in general?
I really love ham. Like I'm a big ham person.
Okay.
Not my cat. I do call him my Christmas ham.
Yes. And I mean food, not desserts right now.
I know. No, I like. Okay. Do you eat ham for dessert?
Some people do. Like they do the candied bacon, I guess, could be kind of like a ham for dessert.
I've never eaten ham for dessert.
I haven't either. I'm just trying to think of a way that it would work.
No, I like a good Christmas ham. Okay. I really do. So yeah.
That
what is your great. Do you have a favorite Christmas food like in life?
I actually like charcuterie on Christmas Eve. Like that's a family tradition that we've been doing for decades, that you sit around the Christmas tree and Christmas Eve dinner is cheeses and meats and all those jazzes.
I mean, you can't go wrong with cheeses.
They are delicious. What we don't know if is delicious though is fruitcake. We have yet to find really delicious fruitcake.
And I feel like we're digging into the Geeks Corner archives with this one.
We are. We're going back a little bit. We've done this before. And so the one year we stopped talking about, that's the year it's going to happen. I like the campaign idea. That'd be great.
I think we should make shirts.
Welcome back, welcome back Disneyland. Where's the gingerbread?
Where's the gingerbread?
But we've had varied results with fruitcake.
We have
through the years. None of them have been what I would call a home run.
No, I don't think that anyone would say that.
So we decided we were going to try to change this. So as you can see, there is a fruitcake in front of me right now. And before we get to that part, we have to show you where this fruitcake came from, I think.
Let's see.
All right, watch this. Our quest for the perfect fruitcake, if that exists.
We don't know.
The recipe for the perfect fruitcake, because we've tried fruitcake in the past, and we've had different fruitcake experiences for our Christmas episode. But this time we're going to try making the perfect fruitcake,
ourselves.
The best.
Yeah.
And we know it's the right one because we went to simplyrecipes.com and typed in best fruitcake recipe, and this is the one we got. So
world's best fruitcake recipe. Yeah. Good job.
So ahead of time it says to set your oven for 325. Line your pan. First thing we're going to do is we are going to mix sour cream and baking soda.
We have to mix these together in a small bowl. And then we're going to set it aside after we mix it.
And next we're going to toss the fruits and nuts with flour.
So combine.
So a cup of nuts that I just chopped up.
An entire cup.
Walnuts, right?
Yes, I think.
Yeah.
And then dates.
Dates, which I did not chop up, but they came chopped. So that made life easier.
Beautiful. And also, are you measuring these?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
A cup. 8 ounces.
Good. Like this?
Little known fact about Mr. DAPS, not a huge raisin fan. I had lots of them as a kid, and I don't dislike them, I just don't love them anymore.
I've never liked raisins.
I did like the California raisins.
I love grapes. I don't like raisins.
Glazed cherries. Look at this.
Oh, I don't like that taste.
They're very glazed.
And why are they very glazed?
Because we glazed them.
Ourselves.
I would not suggest doing this, but none of the local stores had truly glazed cherries. And instead of doing sub-dried sweetened cranberries, which I actually didn't see at the store either, we're just like, oh, we can do this. Bad idea. Don't do that. If this is not the world's greatest fruitcake, it might be because of these. All right, so now we just mix all this?
Yeah, you toss it in the flour.
A lot of them are breaking up, just not all of them.
That's okay. We might just have cherry chunks.
Do you want cherry chunks? I don't want cherry chunks.
I mean, no, but I also don't want raisins.
Guess what? We are on a good track for the world's best fruitcake, because it's all stuff nobody likes.
I think that looks good. I mean,
there's still some chunks, but...
That's fine. But if you look at it, there's also like a lot of raisins close together, and we're gonna mix it at the end of the day into
make the fruitcake batter. Beat together the butter and sugar until fluffy.
Nana is staring.
She's like, "What are you guys doing?"
Beat together the butter and sugar, then mix in the egg and the orange rind and the sour cream and baking soda.
Oh, you can do the orange rind.
Add this flour and salt and mix together. We're gonna need a bigger bowl.
Okay, so
1 3/4 cup of flour with a teaspoon of salt.
You said a teaspoon?
Teaspoon of salt.
Teaspoon of salt. Don't do this at home. Egg and what else? Oh, the orange rind.
This is the part where Katie does comedy. Oranges. The funny thing about orange rind is it looks like carrots.
All right, so now we're gonna pour that into the other one. All right, now we mix this, mix, toss, mix. If you know the reference, let us know in the comments. All right, now I see why it's so dense. All right, keep going.
It's a lot.
This is gonna be funny.
Oh, sorry, Wen.
We followed the directions though.
Yeah, it feels like we did something wrong because there's just so much nut fruit mixture.
It's actually doing pretty well.
It looks like fruitcake. We're gonna keep saying that a lot. We followed a fruitcake recipe and we're surprised that it looks and smells.
We're heading in the right
Fruitcake.
direction. Okay, I think this is mixed.
Okay, so now we're gonna put it into our
handy dandy pan.
Handy dandy pan.
I just want you to see this. This is like ridiculously sticky. This stuff, like you could mortar walls with it. If your boat was sinking, plug it in the hole.
Oh, you can definitely.
We'll show this off because it's not going to fall out.
It's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, we're totally safe. So we're going to put this in the oven for an hour and a half, and then we'll have fruitcake.
Fruitcake.
The oven has just beeped, which means I think it's done.
It looks like a fruitcake.
It looks like a fruitcake.
It smells like a fruitcake.
There's our fruitcake. We will find out soon if it is the best fruitcake recipe.
Is it the best fruitcake?
And with that, we're gonna go back to the studio. Oops, I almost started it again.
Want to watch us make a cake twice?
My hunch is this is not the world's best fruitcake recipe from reading the comments.
So yeah.
The funny thing is I was at the store today and I sent you a picture because as I was walking around, they actually had all of the ingredients that I couldn't find for this fruitcake sitting right there where I looked the other day.
In a tin.
Gone. Yeah, it was like a whole fruitcake.
Funny enough, guess what Bailey just sent me?
A fruitcake recipe?
No, that fruitcake mix.
Oh, see,
That's so funny. Yeah, so we found out that was a thing.
So we're gonna try this. Maybe it won't be the world's best, but maybe it'll be Geeks Corner's best.
Maybe it'll be
so
Geeks
far.
Corner's best.
Yeah.
Fruitcake.
Yeah. And we forgot forks.
That's fine. We're savages here. We can just
it'll be great. It's always good to eat on camera, by the way.
It's really good.
So you go first while I talk, and then I'll go while you say what you thought of it.
This is going to be interesting, isn't it?
Everybody watch her face. I know I said I was going to talk, but I was more interested in seeing your response. Oh, that's that good, huh? I will say it looks like a fruitcake, which is good. You don't like it?
Got a rice in my tooth.
You got a what in your where? Okay.
Sorry, I had a raisin in my tooth. It's not bad.
It actually isn't.
I just don't like the things that are in it.
So not the world's best fruitcake recipe.
I don't like raisins. I'm not a big cherry person. I do like walnuts. So I'm all about that. Not a big date person.
I actually like it.
It's really not bad though. I'm actually surprised by how not bad it is. It's not offensive. And I'm sure if you liked these fruits, you would like it.
I don't care for half of these fruits and I like it. I don't love it, but I enjoy it.
I think we did a good job. I always think that video was really funny.
I don't know if it's the world's best fruitcake recipe, but it's a good one.
It's a good starting point.
And just because I'm reading all of this stuff in here, I'm like, oh, that actually looks good. I like those ideas.
There's good ideas. We also did candy the cherries ourselves, which was a very interesting.
So we're gonna tune in real quick.
Okay, where are we at?
We just got to the point where Dick Van Dyke showed up and checked for rain the first time.
Gabriel was sent by God to a city of Galilee named Nazareth.
So there we go.
Okay.
Oh,
wrong way.
World's most passable fruitcake. Yeah, you got a point there.
It's a little bit more than passable.
Yeah.
Like it's actual fruitcake and it's decent. So maybe that means it's not passable because it's supposed to be bad.
I will say though, those cherries that we candied truly just taste like candy.
They're good.
Like
they're a highlight of my bite. I like them and the dates. Raisins, not so much, which unfortunately there's a lot. There's 2 cups of raisins in this. It's
2 cups.
It's a lot of raisins.
It's a lot of raisins.
Yeah. So that was fun.
That was magical.
Should this become a tradition?
No.
Well, we could try a better recipe next year. Like we could try Bailey's mom's recipe.
You know what?
Or Clocky's recipe.
Yeah. I actually do think that's a good idea.
Or we could have people send us recipes and we could pick one out of a hat. That would be fun too.
Oh, good gravy.
And then we'll make it and we'll see if it's better or worse than the year before. This could be a great Christmas tradition. Do you have a favorite Disney holiday or Christmas tradition? Like mine obviously is playing right here next to me, which I will say when people use flash photography, the entire thing's flashing up on the side of my eye and it's definitely throwing me off.
Don't do that, guys. My favorite Christmas tradition at Disney is the time-honored DAPS tradition.
Wait, we have one more question. Where does it rank on previous fruitcakes of Geeks Corner?
Well, I wasn't around for the previous fruitcakes of
This is the best Geeks Corner fruitcake we've had.
Ding, 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 ding. That's what
Partially
I was
because its consistency is right. The taste is what I think a fruitcake is supposed to taste like.
Yeah.
There's nothing in there that makes you want to lose your lunch.
Fair.
One of them did one year.
Yeah.
So Murray's recipe, yeah, this is definitely better than.
Yeah.
Okay. So favorite Christmas Disney
the
tradition.
time-honored DAPS Magic tradition of opening day at Disneyland, where I usually end up falling asleep on the floor waiting for fireworks.
Okay.
No, but really, I do love opening day of
first day of Christmas.
It's like first day of yeah, I know, opening day, whatever. First day of the holidays at Disneyland, because there's something super magical about it. Yes, even though it's before Thanksgiving and it's right after Halloween and whatever, but there's something really magical about when you step on Main Street and music it's the Christmas music and you get all the Christmas entertainment. And I mean, candlelight is also like, candlelight for me is like the real start of like Christmas.
Yeah.
But
I think it is for a lot of people.
But I love the first day of the holidays at Disneyland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would say candlelight. Going back to the fruitcake just for a little Disney trivia.
Okay.
Because it just popped into my head.
Okay.
Does anybody know what character from what movie? We'll just stick with movie because I don't want to make it too hard. But extra points for the character. Does the lead character in said movie live off of fruitcake throughout the movie?
I have no idea.
Do you know the movie? Let us know in the comments. All right. Let's keep moving on forward, I believe. And I don't even know where we are now. But that's okay. So another favorite Christmas tradition of ours comes from Murray, actually. It doesn't have to do with fruitcake, but it does have to do with the Christmas dragon. And the Christmas dragon has returned to my neighborhood, and it had babies this year. So there's 3 Christmas dragons.
3 Christmas dragons.
But we thought it would be fun to go back to the origin and once again show the first appearance of the Christmas dragon, or a Christmas dragon. We really wanted for this, just setting this up, we really wanted to have Christmas dragon in here, except for we realized the ceiling's not tall enough.
Yeah.
So anyway, enjoy the original Christmas dragon music. So Murray will be supplying the music for you this year.
So
at least starting.
Yeah, he's throwing him on the spot. He had nothing prepared.
Not at all. This
all.
is completely impromptu.
Yeah. So basically, I'm going to tell you the tale about the Christmas dragon, legend, if you will, about him. So
none of us have heard this before, by the way.
Out in the magic forest, made out of peppermint bark, lives a Christmas dragon that has one job all year. If any kids are naughty, he sets their gifts ablaze, so they'll be nice next year and change their ways. Hey there, Christmas dragon, I tried to be nice all year, don't set my presents on fire. He's really a nice dragon, not scary all the year, except right after Christmas when gifts go up in smoke. Hey there, Christmas dragon, I tried to be nice all year, don't set my presents on fire. You might get gifts from Santa, but if you believe, out comes the Christmas dragon, and there goes presents. Hey there, Christmas dragon, I tried to be nice all year, don't set my presents on fire. Hey there, Christmas dragon, I just need one bad thing, don't leave my gifts in ashes. Hey there, Christmas dragon, I tried to be nice all year, don't set my presents on fire. Hey there, Christmas dragon, I just need one bad thing, don't leave my gifts in ashes.
Yeah.
Now, Murray, can I borrow that iPad for just a second?
Sure.
Oh, I really was confused at the end. I was like, wait, what happened?
It just keeps going.
Oh, it's really funny looking at that because it looks like almost we're in a completely different building.
But it was right here.
But it was
In
right
fact,
here.
I'm sitting in almost the exact spot I was in that shot.
And I'm sitting like 2 feet back from where Murray was.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah, it's. I also almost didn't recognize myself, but
We tried to make getting a new recording of Christmas Dragon happen, but this year made things a little bit more difficult. So maybe next year, let Murray know if you'd like a new recording of Christmas Dragon. I would like to see an animated, like think Trogdor, but
yes.
Christmas Dragon. I think that would be really
Hey
fun.
there, Christmas Trogdor.
Yeah. but still Christmas dragon.
Oh, wow. Memories. How fun.
All right. We're going to keep moving on with this.
Choo-choo.
Another Christmas tradition, obviously, is seeing Christmas lights. There was the Osborne Spectacle of Lights that were at Walt Disney World for many years.
Got to see them.
I think I did once.
I heard they were magic.
And they were, and I didn't realize it was such a big deal. And I was like, oh, that's fun. And I was just like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
And now I know.
Now you've learned.
Yes, I have. So what we've done is you're going to get a chance to see the local Christmas dragon family and also take a look at some of the best Christmas lights within walking distance in a segment we like to call Best Christmas Lights Within Walking Distance. We got fancy with that.
We
And
got
Merry
fancy.
Christmas graphic animated. Wow. What was your favorite house?
Okay,
Or
so
scene or
I
whatever?
do really love the house that has the snow and their walkway has the beautiful lights, like the archway.
Yeah, that's pretty
But
cool.
gotta give it to the Star Wars house.
Star Wars house is pretty cool.
I really love the Star Wars house.
I like the one with the tunnel, which is the one with the snow.
Yeah.
Where you get to walk through. I think that part's really cool.
It's very fun, very magical.
Let's check in with Dick Van Dyke again.
Hello, Dick Van Dyke.
Suddenly, there was with the angel a
Oh,
multitude of the
so
heavenly
Angels We Have
hosts,
Heard on High is just about to
praising
begin,
God and
everybody.
saying, Glory to God in the highest,
I miss Candlelight. Dang it.
goodwill toward men.
Oh,
That was so fun.
so fun.
So what's your favorite Christmas group, holiday group that's in the parks? Entertainment, music.
Oh my gosh, what? We were just discussing this. Now I can't remember what they're called. They are normally the Straw Hatters.
Oh, the Dickens.
The Dickens group.
Yeah, they're probably one of my favorites.
There's something so Christmassy about them. I really love, especially when you're walking down Main Street. I think that the Dickens group is just really, really fun.
Yeah, I really like them. I like the Disneyland band. I think is really fun. Like last year with the Christmas music, they really went extra mile. I thought that was super cool. Obviously Fat Cat Swinger.
Yeah.
Over at Disney California Adventure, and Mostly Kosher is great. And,
oh yeah.
I think those are probably the tops of my, like the ones that I would.
I also love Mostly Kosher because they're not all about Christmas.
Yeah, they're really fun.
It gives the a different perspective to the holidays.
Yeah,
because sometimes you can kind of get Christmased out.
Well, the thing I like about both Fat Cat and Mostly Kosher is musically and technically they're always spot on.
Absolutely.
And not everybody else is exactly that way. Billy Hill Christmas show, the best, especially when they were in the Golden Horseshoe, and then at the end of the show they would lower a Charlie Brown Christmas tree into the middle of the stage. It was great. Also, Clocky, I'm curious, do you remember when they used to shoot a rubber chicken across the stage? This was not Christmas, but I thought that was one of their funniest gags too.
Also, Voices of Liberty and
amazing
Epcot at Christmas.
They almost made it in the show tonight, Mikey. I was like, oh, I really like that. And
yeah,
I almost grabbed a video I shot a couple years ago to put it in the show, but it didn't happen. Instead, we have a treat for you. We get requests all the time for Adam.
That kid, man.
That kid. He's like the star of Geeks Corner in DAPS Magic, and he doesn't even know what it is.
He has no idea.
No, he just thinks it's a fun place to hang out.
He wanders in and then he wanders out.
Yeah. So Adam decided it would be fun for Christmas to sing you a song. And the thing about Adam is he didn't want to do it on his own. So we said, okay, Adam, do what you want to do. And you are in for a treat because you're going to hear Jingle Bells.
Okay.
Like you've never heard it before.
I don't know what to think about that.
So this is what I'm going to call Adam's version of Jingle Bells. And you really can't set this up other than this is Adam. So you're either going to love it or love it.
Let's go.
Well, dashing through the snow on a broken pair of skis, or the cliffs they go, crashing into trees. Ow, ow! The snow is turning red, and I think I'm almost dead. I woke up in the hospital with stitches in my head, inside and leg and arm. Oh, 911, 911, someone call the cops. Take me to the hospital and feed me lollipops. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride on my new snowmobile, with stitches still in my side. Ow! It wasn't very nice when I hit the patch of ice. You'd think I'd learned the first time, but again I paid the price. Oh, 911, 911, someone call the cops. Take me to the hospital and feed me lollipops. Now I learned very well that when the weather's bad, comes again. I don't think I will roam. I almost got killed twice this year, so I think I'll stay at home. Out to sing another chorus happy now. So, jingle bells, shotgun shells, BBs in the air. Oh, what fun it is to ride in holy underwear. Oh, jingle bells, Santa smells 50 miles away. Blows his nose in Cheerios and eats them every day. Santa Claus, how much do you weigh? Glad I'm not the reindeer that have to pull your sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, Santa smells, Easter's on its way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a beat-up Chevrolet. Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robert laid an egg. The Batmobile lost their wheel, and Joker got away. The Joker got away. Joker got away. Got away. That was fun. Do you want to do it again? Because
Well,
we
I
were cracking up
guess.
the first time. I know.
Maybe not.
I'm going home. Okay. Merry Christmas.
What a kid.
Yeah.
What a kid.
You never knew you needed that, did you?
I didn't know that he was going to arrange a quartet, but I'm impressed.
That he can sing in a quartet is even more impressive.
It's true.
Yeah. What a kid.
What a kid.
Let's move on to Christmas stories.
Uh-huh.
We hope you enjoyed Adam's Jingle Bells. What's your favorite Christmas story?
I don't know. Like, I don't know that I really have one, per se. Don't look at me like that. I don't know.
Like, there's no Christmas book that you like, perhaps, or
Well, I didn't want to go the easy way,
you can.
but I do like How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
That is my favorite Christmas book. In fact, my little sister called me the other day, and thankfully we just happened to have this sitting right here because my niece wanted me to read it to her before she went to bed.
It's very
And
cute.
so we read The Grinch right here in the corner. Before we move on, though, with the show, let's see where we're at with Candlelight. Okay, We Three Kings.
We Three Kings.
So it keeps moving forward.
Yep.
But yes, so we have the Grinch in the studio, and Adam was over for the song anyway.
Yeah.
And I had already read the story to my niece, so it seemed like a better idea to have you read to Adam.
Yeah. I
The
don't know.
Grinch.
Yeah, sure.
So this is a segment we're calling Storytime with Adam, How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Ari, what are we going to do today?
So today we're going to be reading the book How the Grinch Stole Christmas because, you know, Christmas is coming up.
Is it boring?
I don't think it's boring.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, so we're going to read How the Grinch Stole Christmas by Dr. Seuss. Look, there's these cute pictures.
What's he a doctor of?
Books,
I
I think.
don't know what that is.
I don't know either.
Okay.
So every Who down in Whoville liked
Are
Christmas
you going to read the whole thing like this?
a lot. Yeah? How else would I read it?
Well, my grandma reads it with voices.
Well, there's no voices yet.
Okay.
Okay, I'll get to voices. Don't worry. But the Grinch who lived just north of Whoville did
Is that
not. Yeah, that's up. He lives up of Whoville.
That looks boring.
But the Grinch hated Christmas.
Why?
The whole Christmas season. Now, please don't ask why,
Oops.
because no one quite knows the reason.
It's weird.
Could be his head wasn't screwed on just right. It could be, perhaps, that his shoes were too tight.
This doesn't sound so good.
But I think that the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small.
That makes you still alive.
I know,
If your heart's too small, how do you pump your blood?
that's a good question, but
Okay, can something else happen now? I'm bored.
yeah, so whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, he stood there on Christmas Eve hating the Who's.
Hey, you know what?
What?
Grumpy's up there.
Yeah, he is. And Princess and his penguins.
Ooh, I like penguins.
I know you like penguins.
Okay, what happened next?
So, he knew every who down in Whoville beneath was busy now hanging a mistletoe wreath. Like, I don't think we have any wreath over here, but they were hanging a wreath for Christmas.
Go
Decorating.
faster.
Okay, and they're hanging their stockings, he snarled with a sneer.
What was that?
A voice. Did you not like it?
Not really.
Okay.
Can you go faster?
Tomorrow is Christmas, it's practically here.
Faster.
Then he growled with his Grinch fingers, nervously drumming, I must find a way to stop Christmas from coming.
Okay, go to the next one.
Next page?
Next page.
Okay, and
Next page.
Okay. Next page.
Go 4 pages forward.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
When did Santa Claus show up?
I don't, he's dressed like Santa.
Okay, go faster.
Okay,
What happened?
so he needs a reindeer. He dressed up his dog like a reindeer, because he wants to ruin
How
Christmas.
about a penguin? Is there a penguin?
There's no penguins.
Okay, go faster.
Okay, go faster. So, dog, reindeer, he's going down to Whoville.
I think Mr. Daps reads this better.
I wouldn't doubt that
I've
Mr.
already read
Daps
so long.
reads this better. And
Yeah.
he reads very fast, I think is also what's better. So see, he's sneaking down people's chimneys. He's got,
Okay, go further.
okay, we're going further. See, they're all asleep.
Are there dogs in here?
Yeah, the
Wait,
dog.
there's Max.
Yeah,
I
Max.
like Max.
Max was the reindeer.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, we're going. So he also took all their food, for Christmas.
The dog's not here either.
Then he steals the tree.
Nope, not down here.
Okay, where is the dog?
I don't know.
Okay, don't steal people's dogs though, Adam.
I just wanted to see Nana.
Oh, okay. Well, Nana.
I like Nana.
Yeah, Nana likes you.
She's better than Max.
Okay,
She
sure.
could pull the sleigh better too, I bet.
I don't think she could.
I think she could.
I think she would get distracted.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So then he steals all this family's stuff, but then he finds Cindy Lou Who, and she wakes up, and then other things happen. See, look, he stole everyone's presents.
Okay, go.
Okay, go. See, look, there's Max.
Is there a happy ever after?
Yeah, there is.
What's a happy ever after?
So, the happily ever after is that his heart grows bigger and
that's good.
he likes Christmas.
So then he could live and be happy.
Then he can live and be happy and he likes
good.
Christmas.
Okay, is that your favorite Christmas story?
I think it's a very good Christmas
What's
story.
your favorite?
I don't know.
Oh.
But this is definitely one of my
Well, what's your
favorites.
favorite?
Can I just say that this one's my favorite?
No, you have to tell me your favorite.
What is my favorite?
I like Charlie Brown.
That's a very
That's
good one.
better than this one. This one's boring.
Oh, this one's boring.
I don't know why you read it to me.
Because I like it.
Okay.
And it's a story about friendship and dogs and loving Christmas.
Okay. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Adam.
Can I go home now?
Yes.
Okay, bye.
What a kid.
That looked like fun.
Yeah, it was. I've never read a book that fast.
I think that's the abridged version.
Yeah, it was the complete works of How the Grinch Stole Christmas abridged.
In 4 minutes.
Yeah, but hey, it was fun.
It was fun. That was fun to watch. What is your favorite Christmas movie then?
Christmas movie. Well, I mean, I know we just watched it, but I do love Muppet Christmas Carol.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's going to be a new one in rotation for me.
Okay.
But nothing tops Elf.
Elf is a very good episode.
It's a good episode.
It's a good movie.
It's a good episode of Christmas.
I would say my favorite's probably It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
But Elf is definitely up there as well. Adam cracks us all up. We just never really know what's going to... That's the funny thing, is I feel like through the years, we've been like, you know what? We could do this with Adam.
Uh-huh.
And then nothing ends up happening like we think it's going to. Like, you might have a plan, but it's not going to happen because Adam has his own plan.
I feel like
and you don't know what it is until the moment happens.
I feel like I've tried to read Adam before, and I think that was probably one of the best times.
I feel like it could be a reoccurring thing, like story time with Adam. I think that's a good.
I think that'd be good.
So Elf.
Uh-huh.
That's your favorite.
I do love Elf a lot.
So we're gonna flat out admit that the video you're about to see that Katie's never seen before. This has to do with elves.
Okay.
And this was done specifically for those of you who watch on a weekly basis and were like, what is the one thing that they would really love to see at Christmas? Like, this is almost a Christmas present to you, our viewers. And so enjoy the Geeks Corner elves. Merry Christmas from Geeks Corner.
When did we learn to dance like that?
You didn't know we could do it, did you?
Wow, impressive.
That's very impressive, I think.
Christmas magic.
Let us know what you think of that one. We hope you enjoyed it. Let's check. Looks like we are at Silent Night currently. Yes, we are. There's Drew singing it. So
Wow.
Silent Night currently in Candlelight. And that's perfect. Because I think it's time to share some Christmas gifts, don't you think?
Sure.
Okay, so let's go back so we can see the comments and all of
Okay.
that fun stuff. By far the best Christmas movie, ergo, by far the best Christmas Geeks Corner segment. Is that what Bailey meant, I think?
I don't know. Bailey, is that what you meant?
I think so. So, Christmas, ladies first.
Oh, okay.
You get to open. You didn't know there was any back there for you, did you?
I did not.
I misdirected you earlier.
Well, you did.
I didn't know I wanted that, but I did, says Mike. I
Wow.
am so happy for you. We'll probably put all of these videos up on their own after the show.
Wait! It's the Star Wars Been There series. And it's Dagobah! Yoda! And R2-D2!
Now you have to do the voice.
No.
Oh, that would have been fun.
Oh, there's more. Okay, there's more. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for there to be more. I wasn't ready for there to be more.
So see what happened is this summer. Was it this summer or was it last spring?
No, it was this summer. It was May the 4th.
These went, so spring. These went on sale on shopdisney.com and they disappeared super fast.
They did.
And I ended up getting some, but Katie did not.
I was trying really hard. This one was Hoth. Yay!
So now Katie has the entire set, just like me.
Yay! I'm so happy. Like, I'm really happy.
See, and people are always like, don't get them more mugs. Like, you shouldn't get more mugs. And I'm like, no, people like mugs.
I mean, as you guys know, I am a mug collector.
Yes.
Yeah,
Better than being a mugger.
Yeah. I have a wall of them, but thank you.
You are welcome.
Okay, well, this isn't nearly as good. I got you a box of
M&Ms?
rocks.
Oh, they're heavier than I thought they were.
It's a box of rocks.
Is it really a box of rocks?
Wouldn't
I
you
like the
to
wrapping
know?
paper though. It's really good.
Oh,
colors.
thanks.
Like it's very Christmassy.
It is.
And it matches. I think it is M&Ms. I am so right.
Costco.
So this will last like 2 movies,
Maybe.
2 watch parties. Actually, I'm pretty good at not eating during the watch party because I'm always self-conscious about picking up the
just
M&Ms.
eat.
I know you're good. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I'll
And
put
then
that right there.
this is the other one. But yes, I saw this at Costco and I said, Mr. DAPS needs this many peanut M&Ms.
Of course, who doesn't need this many peanut M&Ms?
It's a really good question.
Ooh.
It's a calendar.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
It's Star Trek Ships of the Line 2021.
So it has all different types of Star
very
Trek
cool.
ships.
Thank you.
I figured you would get a kick out of it because there's some cool ships in there.
I do. Thank you.
Yes. I saw it and I literally had to.
That's the best one right there. Actually, this one's really pretty too.
I knew. How did I know you were going to say that?
It's all about Enterprise A. Just saying.
But I saw it and I literally went, I have to get this for Mr. Daps.
Thank you.
You are very welcome.
And there's, of course, one other Christmas tradition that we cannot do without ever. Every year, we do this thing where we introduce a new. Yeah, we're gonna go out of order here.
Okay,
I think
that's fine.
Nope, I'm supposed to announce the winner right now. So I'm pausing this.
Okay.
I'm pausing it where it is right now, and then we'll come back to this to announce the winner of the Candlelight Processional game afterwards.
Okay.
That's fair, right?
Yeah.
All right, because I got into this thing. So what we are going to do is no, you cannot go wrong with M&Ms. They're delicious. Is we are going to unveil the instrument of the year.
What does it mean?
The last few years, I've come up with obnoxious instruments to, play Christmas music with. One year, Cameron and I got melodicas.
Oh, I remember that year.
One year, I got a ukulele. This year, I got something known as a Vinova.
What's that?
Watch.
Oh, no.
This is a Vinova.
Yeah. Okay. So you really kept this from me.
Yeah. So this looks like a recorder, kind of. And it sounds like a saxophone. So the thing that was playing up on the housetop was this. It's very fun to play. It's a little bit different than a saxophone, but also very similar. So that was this year's instrument. And that's why I didn't get better at the accordion, is because I was focusing on this, because I hadn't played a reed instrument in about 15 years. So anyway, that was up on the housetop. I was playing each and every one of those instruments. I think there was 16 tracks or something of different instruments.
It sounded great.
I didn't put all of them on the video because some of them, it just got too busy and I didn't like how the video was looking. So
you just wanted to show off how musical you are.
Well, I didn't have anybody else to do it with me. Anyway, that was my fun project that I've been working on. So now we're going to see where Dick Van Dyke is at.
Never visited a big city.
Okay, so this is at the point in the show where One Solitary Life used to be a part of the show. It's this poem that talks about the impact of the birth of the baby Jesus. Mm-hmm. And so as we scroll back to the top, what did people guess? Who was closest? You can listen in the comments also. It looks like a little town of Bethlehem. We have there Silent Night. I think we're going to have to say got Trumpeters for the Hallelujah Chorus. I'm going to say Trumpeters for the Hallelujah Chorus is probably the closest to that point. Do you think so?
I think so.
Because Silent Night was a few minutes before.
Uh-huh.
Let us know in the comments. Is it Silent Night or Hallelujah Chorus that you think is closer?
Yes. Let us know.
You have like 30 seconds to decide. Yeah. So anyway, that's the Vinova.
Wow, magical.
I went online looking for weird instruments, and this one popped up multiple times, and I was like, oh, well, that looks fun.
And I will have you all know this has been kept from me.
Yeah,
for
you never get to know what instrument's going to pop up.
Yeah,
you had no clue about the melodica.
I didn't know about the second melodica that one year.
Yeah, double win.
That was sure something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so it was very funny because once you said it, I was like, well, I've never heard of this thing.
You know what? We'll go with Price is Right rules. Hallelujah Chorus wins.
Okay.
Because it's leading up to that.
Sure.
I think that's fair. All right. Hallelujah Chorus wins. So Angela, you are our big winner of the week for this show. If you liked the game, Silent Night was Bailey. That's right. If you liked the show, or if you like the game, in the show, let us know, and we will play it again with a different variation of it for your chance to win a DAPS Magic mug. And first person to guess. So anyway, we hope you have enjoyed this year's Christmas show for the Geeks Corner. What should they do, Katie?
Wow, how weird. You should go to dapsmagic.com. Check out all the Disney and geek news as it happens. There you can subscribe to our mailing list. There's a lot of exciting news that's been happening that we couldn't talk about today.
So next week, it's all
there.
So
next week, we'll be talking about it because we are still going to be doing shows. Mm-hmm. So join us next week as we talk about all the news that you can find on dapsmagic.com, and also find our social media where you'll find all the up-to-date things.
Yeah. And make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss any of the videos that continue to go up. We had Sunny Eclipse go up today.
Aww.
Great over there. So make sure you subscribe there. Also subscribe to DAPS Magic's newsletter so you don't miss anything, as Katie mentioned. But that is all the time that we have for you this week. So we will see you around the corner.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.